Hello, everybody, and welcome to Bellingham Treehouse Yoga. My name is Lacey Kemp, and let's do a little bit of stretching. Today, I ask that you have a strap handy so we can do some IT band stretching and some chest openers. And without further ado, go ahead and come down to your mat. Get nice and cozy. And just move. I always like to start class with just some gentle movements of whatever you're kind of needing right now, right? It could be, you could sit still if you want, you can roll your neck if you want, but anything, like you could do jumping jacks or push-ups or some breathing, but just take a minute or so to dial in your system and your body and figure out where you are, you need to be. And if you don't even move, you just hang out quietly. I had a big day of sporting yesterday, so my body's feeling tired and tense and tight, and I want to just kind of work everything out. And eventually make your way to your comfortable seat, whether that's cross-legged seat or on your shins or whatever suits you. Let's just start with a few rounds of breathing. Inhale to sweep your arms up high. Breathe through your nose. Exhale, breathe out your nose. Navel to spine here. Again, inhale, nice and slow. Exhale, settle into your sit bones here. One more round here. Inhale, sweeping the hands up. Maybe circle out your wrists as you go high. Exhale, palms together and press your palms together actively as you come hands to heart center. Big breath in. Big breath out. Next inhale, hands come high. Let your right arm come down, left arm sweep up and over, growing long through this left side. Left butt cheek stays anchored to the mat. And again, this place, move where you need to move. If you have a tight chest, perhaps you want to open this arm and do some arm circles. If you have a tight low back, if you're a mountain biker, you might have a tight low back. Fold over this right leg. But keep both hips and sit bones planted towards the mat. And you're going to feel this in the lower part of your back here on the left side. Inhale, both hands can come up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Anchoring that right butt cheek to your mat and taking all these options. Just feel out what you need right now. Maybe it's a combination of the arm circles and the folding. Always feel free to modify anything we're doing to suit you. These are just suggestions. Inhale, hands come up. On the exhale, we're going to twist to the right side, sitting up tall, lengthening the spine on the breath in. On the exhale, twisting to the right. Maybe you take weight out of your right hand. You can wrap it around your waist for a partial bind here. Getting the shoulders away from your ears. Next breath in, sweep your hands up high. And on the exhale, we're going to twist to the left side. Sitting up tall, lengthening through your spine, growing nice and long. And exhale, twist a little bit further. Use this right hand to traction you around. You can wrap that left hand around your waist if that suits you tonight, today, this morning, whatever time you're having to watch this. The weird vortex of YouTube where there is no time. Inhale, bring those hands up high, interlace your fingers to the sky, press your palms away, and just move side to side. Bring your hands in front of your face. Organic movements here. Just really opening through the shoulders. Open through your upper back, maybe round through your spine. Interpretive yoga, we'll call it. One more inhale. And on the exhale, release your hands behind your back. Push your palms into the earth, fingers pointing forward. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, let your head fall back. Inhale, press your chest nice and high. On the exhale, come back forward. The left arm comes around your right arm or underneath your right arm for eagle arms. Press those arms out and up. Feel this stretch in your shoulders and in your rhomboids. Eagle arms are such a nice way to stretch through your upper back. These are things that get really tight when we hunch over our phones and desks and laptops all day long. So when you need to do a quick stretch, just doing eagle arms is a really nice way to relax those muscles. Go ahead and switch the cross of your arms here. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, press those forearms out, lift them up. Breathe into that space between your shoulders here. One more inhale. Exhale, release everything out, shake out your hands. Go ahead and bring your feet into Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. I like to wrap my hands under my feet. Inhale, sit up tall. And on the exhale, lean forward, but keep your spine kind of straight. Use your elbows to squish into your shins and calves, just to start to open those hips. I feel like the solution to most of our body pain is tight hips. So every class we do is 60% hips probably. Go a little bit deeper here if you can. One more breath in. Exhale. Go ahead and bring your hands flat on the mat again. Knees come up, and then just let your knees go to the right side. Take that right foot on top of your left thigh. Press your right knee down. Just kind of lift that left hip flexor towards the sky here. Just getting a little bit of a stretch in the quad, left hip flexor. If you want to, you can come down to your forearms. You're going to feel a lot deeper if you come down to your forearms. And if you want to come all the way down to your back, you can. I'm going to stay on my forearms for now because we're early on in class. This is one of my favorites to do when I'm laying in bed at night. I do this with my legs and it feels amazing. One more breath in. And then go ahead and on your exhale, come back up to your seat. And we're going to switch the legs, switch them over to the left side. Let that left foot come to the outside of the right thigh. You can stay up to high if this feels pretty intense. You can press that right hip forward. And if you want to take it to the next level, come on down to your forearms. Oh, yes. The only thing that can make it better is if somebody was coming in, massaging my iliac right here, because that's one of my tightest muscles. You can always come down to your back if you've got that mobility right now. Keep that breath flowing nice and deep. One more inhale. On the exhale, bring your knees back through center. Go ahead and come on down to your back here. Arms overhead, legs nice and long. Give yourself a full body stretch. Point your toes. Circle out your wrists. Take a big yawn if that's what you need, because apparently that's what I need. Interlace your fingers behind your head here. And we're going to come into some bicycles, but we're going to do the same side instead of switching side to side. So my right leg is long, left leg is bent. Take an inhale. On the exhale, curl to the left side. Inhale down, exhale, curl, and down, and curl. And we do this 20 times on the left side, 20 times. Count to yourself. Keep that right leg hovering. 20 will go by fast. Get a nice big twist, feeling this in your left obliques. About halfway through, probably. We're going to have a break, don't worry. Should be nearing the end of your 20. After your 20, go ahead and bring everything back down. Knees fall to the right side. Knees fall to the left side. Coming back up through center. We're going to bring that right knee in, left leg long. Take an inhale. Exhale, twist to the left and down. And twist and down. And twist to your 20. Should be there soon. After you're 20, take a break. It's a lot to look. It's a lot to ask for. You can take a knock knee if that feels good. You can come to Baddha Konasana if that feels good. We're not done with core work yet. We're just kind of getting warmed up here. So again, swivel your hips a little bit. Let your knees rock side to side. And then grab behind your thighs, rock up and down your spine. Eventually landing in Navasana here. So arms are long. Knees can be bent. If you want to have your legs straight, you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down, halfway. Inhale, up. Exhale, halfway. And up, half. We're going to keep moving. Half. Up like you're swimming. So try to make it one kind of graceful movement. As soon as you get down, come back up. As soon as you're up, come back down. Let's do 5 more. So 5, 4, 3, 2. On your 1, hold it low, tap your heels. Keep breathing. Don't stop breathing. Keep moving your legs. Keep holding your chest up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll over your cross knees. That was really hard for me. Roll over cross knees. We're going to take some cat-cow to stretch it out. Inhale for cow. Stretch and open that core. It feels so good. Exhale, curling around, chin to chest. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And then bring it yourself into your tabletop pose. Extend your right leg out, left arm long. Breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale out. Exhale in. And out. In. Extend. And curl. 3 more. Reach. Curl. 2. Curl. 1. Curl. Extend it long. Hold everything here. Take that left foot off the mat. And I want you to just hover that left foot. You might fall over. That's totally okay. But using all kinds of balance and stability muscles here. Try to lift your right leg higher, left arm higher. Feeling it in the right glute for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switching sides. Left leg extends. Right arm reaches. Inhale. Exhale to curl. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Inhale long, hold it out. Take your right toes, hover them off the mat. Might help to spread that left hand fingers nice and wide. Focus on 1 point. Try to extend that left leg higher, right arm higher. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees wide, hips back. Enjoy a child's pose here. Circle out the wrists. Almost done with core. 1 more little round. Coming onto your forearms. Take it back to plank pose. Forearm plank pose. So forearm plank, we don't want to sink. We want our hips high. And you want to press into your palms so your chest is kind of caving towards the sky or pushing up towards the sky. There's no concave in between your shoulder blades. You're pressing your rhomboids up to the sky. Hips are lifting. You don't want to look at me. Neck is nice and long here. Quads are firing. Holding this forearm plank. Holding this position, tap your right knee down. Up, left knee down. Up. Just walk your knees 1 at a time while trying to hold your hips high, pressing your chest and back towards the sky, just gently walking your knees. If it's easier, you can try to do 2 at one time, but I don't know if it's easier. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come all the way down to the mat. Make a little pillow for your hands. Wiggle out your hips, maybe windshield wiper your legs. Bring your palms underneath your shoulders. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. On your inhale, peel up for a cobra pose. So you're pressing into the tops of your feet enough so your knees are hovering off the mat here. You're not sinking into your shoulders. You're lifting out of that shoulder girdle. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then slowly coming back down. Just take a quick breath on the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Next breath in, we're going to pop up to a high cobra. So lifting, no elbows out. Bring those elbows in, pressing into your palms, lifting, lifting, lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down slowly. Take a big breath in. A big breath out. Bring your palms under your shoulders. And on the next inhale, press into an upward facing dog where you're lifting your hips off the mat. Opening your chest, and again, no sinking. Lift, big inhale. Downward dog on your exhale. Pedaling out your feet here for your first down dog of this class. Notice how your calves feel, how your hamstrings feel. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Make a good base for your hands. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, shift forward to plank pose. Inhale back to downward dog. Exhale forward to plank, holding in plank. Take a breath in. Exhale halfway down, pause. Inhale up to plank. Exhale halfway down and pause. Inhale up, downward facing dog. Just warming things up, warming up those shoulders. Bring both of your feet together on the back of your mat. Let your feet and hips fall to the left side. Maybe you walk that right hand out a little bit further. Neck stays heavy. Just stretching out the right side body here. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to switch sides. Let the hips and the feet fall to the right side. Maybe walk that left hand out. One more breath in. On the exhale, bring it back to center. Slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. On the inhale, take a ragdoll pose. Grabbing hold of your elbows. Maybe you clasp your hands in your low back. Whatever feels good for you. This is definitely my jam right now. And we're going to be focusing on IT bands a bit tonight. So doing some stretches that get deep into the outsides of the legs. We're going to start right now. Release whatever binds you have. And take your right foot, cross it on the outside of your left foot so you have a nice X with your legs. Inhale, sweep your hands up nice and high. Exhale, folding forward. Come down as low as you can. You should feel this stretching through the right calf up into the right IT band. It might make sense to bring those left fingertips down, opening that right arm towards the sky for a little twist. One more breath in. Exhale, release that. We're going to come up and just switch the cross of your legs. So my right foot's going to be in front of my left foot. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, folding forward here. Notice what you feel on that left leg this time. Maybe bring your right fingertips down to the mat. Perhaps you open that left arm to the sky for a little bit deeper stretch in that left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down, uncross your legs. Heel toe your feet out so you can come down into squat, into malasana. Always a popular place for me to be. Hands at heart center, just getting into those hips a little bit more. Maybe you move a little bit side to side. Maybe you get some nice little pops as you move with your hands in between your hips here. Take one more big breath in. On the exhale, hands come down, butts come up. Heel toe your feet back to center. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Next breath in, sweep your hands all stand. Big. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep everything up. Take your left wrist in your right hand. Exhale to the right side. I love my side stretches. Inhale up through center. Exhale, tipping to the left side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, plant your hands, step it back to plank pose. Take an inhale. Listen carefully. On the exhale, lower halfway down and pause. Inhale, press up to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Building some strength in those shoulders. Taking downward facing dog. So for all of our rounds, we're going to have that pause in there. If you need some support, you can drop your knees down. But work on strengthening your shoulders with chaturanga push-ups. If you're comfortable in chaturanga push-ups, you can add in a few more push-ups. Take a big breath in through your nose. Bottom of your exhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, step or hop into your squat at the top of the mat. Just right back into this lovely familiar place. Elbows wedged in between your knees, sitting up as tall as you can. So try not to hunch over, just lift. Nice long straight line from your head all the way down to your tailbone. Next breath in, sweep your hands up high. Heel toe your feet to touch. Take that left wrist and tip to the right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale, tip to the left. Inhale it up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift halfway. On the exhale, plant your hand, step or hop back to plank. Take a pause, big breath in. Exhale, lower down, pause halfway. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, pause halfway, hold again. Inhale, bring it up, and chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Warming things up, feeling good now, blood is pumping. Take a big breath in through your nose. Out of your exhale, make your way to the top of the mat, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. One more round. Inhale, hands come high, big reach. Left wrist, head over to the right side. Inhale up through center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step or float back. Pausing in plank. Big breath in. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, pause. Let's do an extra one. Inhale up. Exhale, pause. Last one. Inhale up. Chaturanga. Whew. Should be feeling it in the arms and shoulders now. Come back through downward dog. Pedal things out. Notice how things are feeling. Take an inhale through your nose. Bottom of your exhale. Let's make it back into the squat at the top of the mat. Here we go. Maybe circle out your wrists if they're feeling tired. Bring your hands in. Let the neck be loose. Should be nice and warm now, so that's great. Inhale, hands come up. Big reach. Heel toe your feet to touch. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Next breath in, coming into your chair pose. So knees together. Sweep yourself nice and low. Take an inhale. On the exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, plant your hands. Let that right foot come up into standing splits. Lift that right leg nice and high. Take a big breath in. Exhale that right foot down. We're going to come into warrior one. So hips are squared towards the top of the mat. Big breath in warrior one. Holding here. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Palms away from your spine. Hips point forward. One more big breath in. On the exhale, hands come down. Spin on the ball of your back foot. Drop that right knee down. Toes stay tucked. Now we take our Anjaneyasana. Inhale here. Exhale, sink deeper into this left leg. Squeeze to that right butt cheek so you really feel that right hip flexor firing. One more inhale. Exhale, go ahead and lunge up your back toes. Ignore my phone that's ringing. And take your Ardha Hanukkasana. Forward fold over this left leg. So just stretching on the hamstring on the left side here. Pointing and flexing your toes. That's what I get for not putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. One more breath in. On the exhale, bend through that left knee. Bring your hands forward. Step back. Move through chaturanga. Option for your push-ups if you want. Otherwise, move right through. We'll take downward facing dog. Inhale that right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Spin that back heel down. Taking warrior one. Hips point towards the top of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale. Sink into the shoulders away from your ears. Bring your palms away from your spine. Maybe the opposite thumb comes on top. Pull those palms away. Let your chest open here. Sink a little lower into that leg. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Spin onto the ball of your back foot. Drop that left knee down. Sweep your hands up high. Inhale. Exhale. Sink into that right knee. You can keep your hands high. You can bring your hands down to your thigh. I'm really working on the hip flexor stretch, so I don't want my hands to be anywhere but just the most helpful place, and that's on my thigh for me. Take one more breath in. On the exhale, straighten out that right leg. Really getting into this hamstring on that right side. Point or flex your foot. See what feels good for you here. One more inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bend through that right knee. Tuck your back toes and just step to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Next breath in, sweep your hands up high. Big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next inhale, sit low, sweeping hands high. Inhale here. Exhale, fold. Take weight out of that left foot, coming into standing splits on that second side. Working on a little stabilizer muscle in that right ankle and right knee. One more inhale. On the exhale, that left foot lands in your warrior footing. I like to sometimes cheat my hips forward with my hands. Sweep it up for warrior one here. Big breath in. Exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot. Left toes stay tucked as that knee comes down. Sweep the hands up. Inhale. Exhale, really sinking into that right knee. So the same side we just did. Just directing all of your energy into stretching out that left hip flexor. One more inhale. On the exhale, straighten out that right leg for Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. Play with pointing and flexing your foot if that feels good for you. One more inhale. On the exhale, bend through that right knee, bring your hands forward, step it back into your plank pose. Take your variation of chaturanga, and we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale that left foot forward, spin the back heel down, taking your warrior one, sweeping those hands up high, or maybe cheating those hips forward. Then bringing the hands up, nice deep bend in that left leg, shoulders are away from your ears, powerful, strong right leg. One more inhale. Exhale, hands come down, right knee comes down. Sweep the hands high for one breath, Anjaneyasana, and then sinking into this nice deep bend in that left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, untuck those back toes, straighten out the left leg. Big flexing fold for Ardha Hanumanasana. Oh yes, that left hamstring feels amazing. One more inhale. On the exhale, bend through that left knee, tuck your back toes, and just spring yourself forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring your left fingertips down to the mat, deep bend in that left knee, straighten out your right leg, open that right arm to the sky, continuing the IT band theme here. You should feel this maybe even in your glute, potentially in your low back, but definitely on that right strip, outer strip of your leg. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to switch sides. Right hand comes down, left arm opens to the sky, nice deep bend in that right knee. Straight left leg. One more breath in. Exhale to release everything down. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. Big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Next breath in, coming into your chair pose here. Sweep those hands up. On the exhale, cactus your arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, nice and low with your sit. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale to cactus the arms. Inhale, sweep everything up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. On the exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga, any variation you'd like. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. From down dog, extend that right leg up. On the exhale, stack and open your hip. Plant that left heel down as you extend that right knee open, feeling the stretch in the backside of that left leg. One more inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, bring it high. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, bring it up. And from here, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Make a little extra space on that back side of your mat. So if you just scoot your mat forward real quick, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, remaining in standing splits. At the back of the mat, option to grab hold of your ankle and shin. Otherwise, hands can be on the mat. Take an inhale here. Establish your balance. On the exhale, we're standing up into our airplane pose. Chest is open like upward facing dog. Extend that right leg nice and long. Big inhale. On the exhale, that right foot's going to come forward. Woo. Balance, breath in. Exhale for tree pose. Right foot into the left thigh. So we're going to be moving into standing balance. Our reset point is bringing our leg in front. And it's heavy and it's hard to hold up. But that's a part of the work. One more inhale. Exhale, reset with that right foot forward. One breath. Figure four. Cross the right shin over the left thigh. Hands at heart center. We're just going to come down and come right back up. But come down as slow as you can. If it takes a couple breaths to get there, that's totally fine. So reach your bottom out point here. Feel that stretch on the right side. Slowly coming back up. Inhale, hands high. Right leg goes long. Eagle pose. So right foot wraps around that left calf. Whew. Right arm comes under the left. Pressing those forearms out and up. Take an inhale. On the exhale, sleeping eagle, curling forward. So much stabilizer work coming in on this left leg right now. Inhale, woo, coming high, uncross your leg, try to fall over. Right leg extends long, and we're gonna land in our crescent pose. Breath in. Exhale, cactus your arms, tap the left knee down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap slowly. Inhale up. Exhale, tap. Inhale up, warrior two, spinning it open. Nice long stance here, heel to arch alignment, torso. I always have to adjust this because I don't naturally adjust my torso. Normally I have my torso kind of pointing off the corner of the mat, but I want your torso parallel to that long side of your mat. And then you can adjust your look over your hand, but torso needs to be flat against your mat here. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Stay low in that right leg. Feel this right side stretch. Inhale to cartwheel this left hand all the way down to the mat, coming into awkward horizon lunge. So all the toes go to that right side. This is a great IT band stretch. Inhale, the hips come high. Exhale, the hips come low. Oh, yeah. And somewhere on that spectrum, find the place where you want to hang out for a couple breaths. It could be high. It could be low. It could be somewhere in the middle. Take one more breath in. On the exhale, we're going to pivot all the way around to Skandasana. So right foot is flat. My left toes are to the sky. Continuing hip work. Take a breath in. On the exhale, stay as low as you can and shift to the back of your mat. Oh, yeah, that's good. Next, inhale. Bringing it forward. Plant that left hand down. Step back to plank pose. Side plank pose. Option to stay just like this or drop your left knee. Or you can take a tree pose. Or you can take a hand to toe pose, holding for 2 more breaths. On your exhale, chaturanga. Strong flow tonight. Downward facing dog. Nice and sweaty on this side of the room. Second side, left leg lifts, inhale. Stack and open that hip. Press that right heel down. Extend that left knee to the sky. Nice and strong through your arms. One more inhale. On the exhale, knee to nose, shift it forward. Inhale that leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, bring it up. From here, walk your hands to the back of the mat. So you're in standing splits with that left leg lifting. Hands can be down at the mat, or you can work on that balance. Keep the left leg extending. One more inhale. Slowly making your way up to airplane pose. So chest is opening, right leg is strong, left leg is lifting high, feeling it in the glute. Take a breath in. On the exhale, come forward with that leg. And reset, left leg high, inhale. Exhale to tree pose. Whew. I always feel like tree pose is like a free pass. Let everything come back, settle everything down, take an inhale. Exhale, left leg long. Big breath in. Take your figure four, crossing that left shin over your right thigh. We're gonna lower down. Take as long as you need to take to go nice and low. Hopefully your tights aren't as slippery as mine because they wanna fall right off my leg. Whole other layer of complexity added here. Once you get down, slowly make your way back up. Extend that left leg. Nice and long. Inhale. On the exhale, eagle. Wrapping that left leg around your right leg. Left arm under right arm. Press those forearms out on the inhale. Exhale. Curling up into sleeping eagle. From here, start to come back up. Release your hands. Release that leg. Left leg goes long. Breath in. Landing into your crescent pose. Whew, that was my max hold tonight. Take an inhale. On that exhale, tap that right knee down. Cactus your arms. Inhale to bring it high. Exhale, tapping cactus. Inhale up. Exhale, tapping cactus. Inhale high. We're going to open to warrior two. So same thing as the first side. Adjust it so that your torso is to the right side of your mat. Feet are nice and wide, and you're gonna look right down that left side of your middle finger. Arms and shoulders are away from your ears. Inhale to reach forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Inhale, we're gonna cartwheel this right hand down. Plant this right hand, let all the toes go to the left side. On the inhale, hips come high. Exhale, hips come low. Inhale, find your spot that you want to hang out tonight. One more breath. And then we're going to pivot all the way around. Just walk your hands over. Skandasana, left foot flat, right toes to the sky. Sitting up as tall as you can. Take a breath in. On the exhale, we're going to cruise to the back of the mat. Those left toes are coming high. Feeling good on the hips now. Take an inhale. On that exhale, walk it forward. Right hand is planting. And we're going to step. Try to do it with just one hand back into side plank. Take any variation you'd like. Holding for 3 breaths. When you're ready, take your chaturanga. Cobra up dog and take your child's pose. That's a challenging sequence. So give yourself credit. If you're more, it's okay. It's hard. Circle out your wrists. Let your hips be heavy here. If you need some water, grab some water. On your next inhale, come up to your downward facing dog. We're going to start to wind things down here. Extend your right leg up to the sky. On the exhale, that right foot comes forward for lizard pose. So the outside of your hands, drop that left knee down. Just let your hip be heavy and open on that right side. You can press into this hip. You can also bend through that left knee and reach back and grab your foot on the left side. And just so you know, from here, our next place is pigeon pose. So if you don't want to hang out in your lizard, you can walk your foot over into pigeon. I really like pigeon, so I like to hang out here for a while. And then eventually, make your way into your pigeon pose. And your shin never has to be parallel to the top. It just wants to be somewhat parallel to the top. And that left leg goes long. You can stay up nice and high if you're getting that outer hip stretch here. This is another great stretch for your IT band. You can also come down to your forearms. You can lay all the way down or even thread the needle. If you want to take that left arm onto your right arm and drop that left shoulder down. It's a very intense stretch. I'm kind of somewhere in the middle tonight, so I think I'm just going to move. Couple more breaths on this side. And then we're going to slowly roll over onto our right hip for a twist. So that left foot's going to wrap all the way around. Plant your left foot on the outside of that right thigh. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, you can either hook this arm for a nice deep twist, or you can grab that knee and bring it in for this outer hip stretch on the right side. One more inhale. On the exhale, a nice little counter twist to the right side. And then release that. And just scoot back on your mat. Roll over, cross legs. Feel free to take a vinyasa if you would like to reset, or just meet us in downward facing dog. And we'll take the second side here. So inhale that left leg up. Lizard pose, side two. Drop that right knee down. Then just let that left hip fall out to the side. If you want to reach back and grab this right foot with your left hand, you can for a nice deep quad stretch. And if you know you want to go into pigeon pose right away, feel free to go into pigeon pose right away. Otherwise, enjoy your lizard as long as you want to. You can do your forearms on lizard too. It's quite nice. And eventually making your way into your lizard pose. Or sorry, into your pigeon pose. Keep getting all my animals confused tonight. That right foot goes directly behind you. Take a big breath in. On the exhale, we're going to fold it forward. Take any variation of pigeon you would like. Just really aiming to stretch the outside of that left leg here. One more breath in. On that exhale, roll onto that left hip. Bring this right foot to the outside of that left thigh. Inhale the left arm up to the sky. On the exhale, you can either hook that elbow or you can grab hold of that knee and squeeze it in just for a nice twist and a stretch on the outer right hip. One more breath in. On the exhale, we're going to twist to the left side just to ring out and counter twist here. One more inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and come back to your seat here. And I want you to bring your feet together in like a nice wide diamond. So take an inhale. On the exhale, just fold forward, moving the stretch into the outer hips. So kind of what we were just doing in pigeon, but just sort of exacerbating that stretch a little bit more. Be heavy with your head and chest. One more breath. And then go ahead and bring it on up. And we're going to take a fish pose here. So come on down to your forearms. And you're going to just kind of make L's with your hands. Bring your elbows together underneath your chest, sort of. And squeeze your L's right underneath your sit bones here. Prop yourself up on your elbows. Take an inhale. On the exhale, head comes back, toes point. Chest is lifting. One more big breath in. Exhale, come down to your back. Please bring your strap nearby. Stack your knees over the ground, rock side to side. And I want you to take this strap, bring it over your right foot. That left leg can be long or planted, either way, doesn't matter. And take the strap in your right hand and just pull this right foot towards your face here. Just this on its own is a pretty intense hip flexor stretch. So let that be. whatever that is for you. Take an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to let that right foot pop out to the side. Try to plant this left hip on the ground. And I sometimes need to use my left hand to kind of smear that hip down. Pulling this right foot kind of towards your face. You're going to feel this in your inner hip here. The IT band is coming up next. So we're just kind of priming the leg for the IT band stretch. Take one more inhale. On the exhale, bring that foot up, cross your body with it, strap into the left hand. Right hand comes down as you cross your body, really feeling this now moving into the IT band on that right side. One more inhale. Exhale, bring it right back up, and we're going to switch feet. Straps already in your left hand, so that's great. Pull that left foot towards your face. Take an inhale. And on the exhale, with that left foot, cruise out to the left side. Flex that foot back towards your face as you pull the left foot towards your head too. One more inhale. On the exhale, we're doing that left foot up, crossing the strap into your right hand. And this left hand's going to go out to kind of counterbalance. And oh my God, that is an IT band stretch like crazy on that left side. One more inhale here. On the exhale, bring it up. Release that strap. Bring your knees into your chest here. Rock side to side. Take your happy baby pose. Take any final movements that you'd like to take. And when you're ready, release yourself into your Shavasana. And I'm going to suggest tonight that we take a Supta Baddha Konasana. We bring the soles of your feet together. One hand to your stomach. One hand to your chest, to your heart. And just be heavy and feel your body connected with itself here. If you have more time to stay in Shavasana, then I encourage you to do so tonight. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much for joining, and have a great day. Take care.